Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. This is Master RBG, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to help you learn the best strategies for getting your game-related item of choice on its release day, or restock day, whichever's applicable really. Now, the item in question doesn't actually matter all that much. It can be a new game system, a new video game, a special collector's edition of a game, a new amiibo or Skylander, whatever, or restock of any of those things I just mentioned. All that matters is, for whatever reason, it will be either in short supply or that you really want to be among the first to get it. Now let's face it, as gamers, that's probably going to happen a lot. We're competitive by nature. Now, you could take the direct route and just pre-order it online. But for the purposes of this video, I'll assume that wasn't an option for you. So, let's get right into it, why don't we? Step number 1. Know your target. No, not the store target. Silly person. Unless, of course, that's where you're going to get your game or other item. Then yes, actually know your target, which is Target. But what I really mean is, know the store that you're going to go for to get your item. So, things you're going to need to know. You're going to need to know when your selected store opens, if they plan on doing a midnight release or not. You need to know how many of the item in question is going to be in stock. And you're going to need a rough idea of how many people will likely go to this location for the same item. Now, obviously, this works a lot better if you go to a store that's more out of the way. Also, don't be afraid to call the store to get information, because, seriously, it can make a world of difference. It can mean the difference between waiting in a line of hundreds of people or only a handful of people. When in doubt, always arrive an extra hour or two earlier than needed, just to be safe. So, find a nice out-of-the-way game store, and you figure, okay, they open at 10 a.m., not going to be that many people, you can probably get there around 8 a.m. and be fine. You know, give yourself a little bit of leeway. Give yourself an extra hour or two and arrive at like 6 a.m. I know it seems insanely early, but you know, this could mean the difference between getting your item and being in a line just long enough that all the item will be sold out before you ever get to the front of the line. So, you know, bear that in mind. Step number 2, the buddy system. Okay, you might think this is an odd choice, but you'd be wrong. As a wise man in a cave once said, it's dangerous to go alone. Now, bringing a friend can make a world of difference too. Granted, it can potentially mean having one more competitor for the item you're gunning for, but the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. You have someone to hold your spot in line if you need to use the restroom. You have someone to help do a food run if one is necessary. You have somebody to chat with while you wait. And they can help you haul your stuff from step number 3. Hey, that's a pretty nice segue. Step number 3. The right gear for the job. Okay, you know where you're going. You know when you're going. You have a friend or sibling to accompany you. Now for the final step. Packing things. Okay, some rather key items you're probably going to need. Numero uno, folding chairs for you and your buddy. Number 2, caffeine of some kind. Coffee or energy drinks are probably your best bets here, since you'll be up pretty early. And lastly, something to pass the time with. There are lots of options here, no wrong answers. Book, tablet, PlayStation Vita, 3DS, and plenty of other things. Oh, and one little addendum. Depending on situation, there's an optional 4th item here. You also might need food. but to be honest, it's the most flexible of the items in this step. You can eat before heading out, you can pick up food along the way, you can pack food in a bag the night before, or you can have your friend go get food while waiting for the store to open. So guys, follow these steps and you'll soon have that system, game, or collectible that you've had your eye on. I hope you found this guide to be helpful, and that you learned something from it. Did you guys enjoy this? Is there something else you'd like me to make a guide for in the future? Let me know down in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, then consider checking out my attempt at an abridged series here. Or you can check out my special ASMR for gamers video over here. That does it for me this time, guys. This is Master RBG, signing off.